It's the district championship. The Lady Flyers against the Lady Warhawks of Great Crossing. Up next here on Cable 10.
Call David Toll's Auto Pro for all your automotive needs.
Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Toll's Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road.
We depend on the internet for so much these days, but not all Kentuckians have access to reliable broadband service. That's why Kentucky Farm Bureau joined the American Connection Project, and we now provide free Wi-Fi access from the parking lots of nearly 200 KFB locations across the state. You see, Kentucky Farm Bureau does more than just insure homes and autos. We help ensure that more Kentuckians stay connected. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Welcome back, folks, to F.D. Wilkerson Gymnasium, the home court of the Frankfort High Lady Panthers. However, they are the host of the district tournament. They're not playing tonight. They got beat last night in the semis. Speaking of the semifinals, Great Crossing and Franklin County were the winners last night. And let's take a look first at the Great Crossing Western Hills game. I should tell you that I'm Clint Goins, and with me is Jason Hyatt. And Jason, the Lady Warhawks took care of business pretty succinctly.
Yeah, they were the dominant team last night, but to be honest with you, they got more of a run than I kind of expected out of Western Hills. In fact, Western Hills took them to the very brink in the second set, up 24-16 before the Warhawks came roaring back to take that one 26-24.
Yeah, the Wolverines were, like you said, up 24-16 set point, and then they lose on 10 straight points by the Warhawks, and I think that's what really just took the wind out of the sails for Western Hills. When you lose one like that, it's like, oh geez.
Yeah, the momentum swing from that was too much to overcome, but all of that credit goes to Great Crossing for the way that they fought back and then closed things out in the third set.
Okay, Frankfort High and Franklin County went at it in the first game of the semis. This was, well, kind of what we expected. Franklin County, a team with height. Frankfort High, their tallest player, only 5'7". Franklin County has players, about 5 players that are 5'9" or greater. They got Sophie DeFore. She's seen right there hitting the ball at 6'1". But what really impressed me by Franklin County is Alano Romero Lozano, number 15 for the Flyers. She's just a freshman, and she did really well last night.
Well, you can see that the Flyers are set on the outside hitting for years to come because Sophie DeFore, just a sophomore, and you mentioned Alano Romero Lozano, just a freshman. In fact, Coach Atkins was saying how that she wasn't really even supposed to be playing varsity. She was a JV player, but they had some injuries, and he said, I had to bring her up, and once she got a chance, there was no turning back or looking back. She has really stepped up her game and become a big second threat on the outside hitting for the Lady Flyers.
All right, well, I guess you probably talked to Coach Atkins like I did before the game, and he told me that no change in the game plan, but as he was uploading his team stats to Max Preps today, he happened to look at Great Crossing's stats as well, and they are basically identical across the board in every category. So I am looking for a very close match that could go 5 sets to see who the district winner is.
Yeah, they split the season series. They each took a game against the other, so this is the rubber match for all the marbles.
All right, we're going to step aside here for the national anthem, and we'll be back right after this on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do.
And families are why we do it.
Let's now honor and respect their efforts in our country to play our national anthem.
All right, folks, here we go for the 41st District Championship. Of course, these two teams both will be moving on to the region tournament, but both teams, I'm sure, want to finish first to, one, get the hardware, and number two, they get the better draw in the region tournament. Jason, I've always heard it said you should find at least one thing every day to be thankful for, and one of the many things I'm thankful for today is these two teams are wearing contrasting uniforms.
We weren't so lucky last night, were we?
And their uniforms have contrasting numbers. We should point out that Franklin County is coached by Dale Atkins, assisted by Susan Hellard and Chris Schimler. And Adam Ivetic is the head coach of the Warhawks of Great Crossing. There you saw Coach Atkins with Lindsay Pfister, who's libero. She's wearing her Dig Pink jersey tonight, wearing number 2. She's
Pfister,
a senior.
I'll say Pfister, one of just 2 seniors on this team. You got the libero Pfister and the setter Izzy Cecil. Only 2 girls that Coach Atkins is going to lose off of this squad.
Yeah. Both are good players and they'll be missed, but Franklin County should be, well, the cupboard is not going to be left empty after this year is over. Okay, there was a net violation there, I believe, against the Lady Flyers. So the Warhawks will get the point. Jenna Browning serves it up. And that's Romero Lozano hitting from the strong side over there. Just a freshman.
You know, I was really impressed with her play last night. And it's one of those things that you don't initially notice, but then when you realize that she's just a freshman, it becomes all the more impressive, the talent and the potential that she's got.
That's a double contact. That's our up official, Steve Spradlin. He was the up ref for the first semifinal game last night. A person that Jason and I know well and think a lot of. Pretty good referee. Pfister takes it over, and somehow Warhawks got that up. That is Sophie DeFore. She's the sophomore, which has almost 1,000 kills already in her young career.
Really nice set coming over from the far side by Cecil. Get that one nice and high for DeFore to be able to have a good approach. And when she gets that kind of space, it's just about a guaranteed put down.
And that's their big hitter, the Warhawks. That's
Libby Irwin.
Yes, number 25, Libby Irwin. She's a junior. She gets the lion's share of sets. Pfister's pass off the mark there.
It looked like Perkins was going to be able to save it just for a moment, but clearly ran out of space. Couldn't get her, the hand kind of on the other side of it to bring it back.
Delaney Waldridge is the libero for the Warhawks. She serves into the net. We've got another sub for the Flyers. Jornay Porter, a 5'9" junior, checks into the game. This is Cecil, Izzy Cecil serving, gets an ace, ties it up. If Franklin County were to win tonight, it will be their first district tournament win since 2008. So a 14-year drought here in the 41st district for the Lady Flyers.
Is that Irwin again?
That's Irwin again.
She got a couple last night like that. She can work those lines both on the side and the back line.
That was close. This is Catherine Rush, the setter for the Warhawks, serving now, and that is a block.
That was Porter for Franklin County.
She was roofed. As Jason said earlier, these two teams split during the season, but Franklin County got the first place in the district because when they won 3-1, and when Great Crossing won, it was, or excuse me, Franklin County won 3-0. Great Crossing allowed the Flyers to take one game in their win, 3-1. So,
in fact, in that second matchup, it was Franklin County took the first set. So see Cecil run into the net there. So there's really 4 straight sets for Franklin County over Great Crossing to open the season, but Great Crossing has won the last 3. So.
And they have the lead tonight. Big swing there by the 4, but Warhawks give it up, dig it up rather, and give up a free ball, but Lady Flyers still can't put it down. Big block there in the front row. I think
Perkins that got it.
Yes. Here's another look on our Whitehead Hancock replay. Perkins and Porter both were up there for it, but I think Perkins actually got it. Bump set to Porter. And that's another strong hit, I think, by Irwin.
And that was before, who was unable to handle it for Franklin County on the back row right now.
If anything, the Warhawks have shown that they have a good defense. Even when they don't get a really good pass, they will still get it over. It's very hard to get the ball down.
Ooh, they get a net violation
Against Franklin County.
They lose that point, but they did seem to do their homework coming into this, as you see.
Wow, did you see?
I didn't see much there.
I didn't either.
I don't think Perkins felt it either because she was confused. But I was going to say they did their homework because last night we saw Great Crossing several times go with that quick second side set over the net, and they caught Western Hills about 3 times on it. Yeah. This time they tried it here early. Franklin County was ready for it.
Perkins serves it up. They go weak side this time, but no dice. Here's the replay.
Kayla Atkins.
Just beyond the outstretched arms of Micaiah Justice, one of several seniors.
Justice was very active last night with his Warhawk squad, trying to get her going here. Rush just a little too tall on the set.
The Flyers eventually get that point. And they are on the verge of tying this up. The weak side again, and that's out of bounds. No touch.
I wouldn't be surprised to see Coach Vedik take a timeout here pretty soon because the Big Mo has swung all the way over to the Lady Flyers.
Boy, that dangerously looked close to a lift to me.
Yeah, it looked like she.
I mean,
not a lot of pop action on that.
Yeah. She had her fist closed, but still. That's out. And that's a good look at it. Referee right there.
Ray Hetty in there. She had some good serves last night.
Yes, she went on I think a 10-point run to finish off one of the sets in last night's semifinal. I think that was, well, no, I thought that was just as Jazzy Calvert. And she got up there.
Flyers giving a little bit of their own medicine.
That's right. They're giving Cecil. It wasn't Cecil that hit it, though, was it? Wasn't it Taylor?
I think it was Cecil because it was on that little side set.
Well, they were sure congratulating her, and she's a fine player. Riley Ellison back to serve. A junior for the Warhawks. And boy, a net block. They just wouldn't give it to her.
We've seen some interesting net action over the last couple of nights. Sometimes, I mean, that one was probably about a quarter inch from just crawling over and falling down.
Yeah. Another good job, this time by DeFore. She looked and saw, I've seen this before. I'm going to get up and push that back down.
See Perkins there winning the battle at the net.
DeFore with a hard swing that time. You know, a lot of girls can swing hard, but I think the difference between these two teams and the other teams in district is that they anticipate what's about to happen and they communicate. The Wolverines and the Panthers had trouble with that, with both of those last night.
Yeah, communication was the name of the game, really, for both matches to an extent last night. But yeah, these two teams do it better than most.
And as soon as we say that, there's a little bit of confusion right there. As I think whoever was in the back row thought Pfister was going to get it, and then saw that she wasn't. Is it? Oh, that's my. I guess I have to do it, and wasn't able to get over there in time.
So do you know, Clint, what is the rule on that? Is the official live play, or once it hits them, is it dead?
I'm sorry, about what?
When the ball hits an official.
Oh, when it hits the official? You know, I want to say it's still live.
But they could have played that.
Yeah.
It goes right off of his head.
But it may be where the official is standing. So, and he's typically standing out of bounds. So it could be if it hits him while he's out of bounds, then that means the ball has landed out of bounds. I don't know. I have to look that up.
Well, the officials are going to have a conversation on this one because the initial call was Franklin County point, but it looked like there was a flyer in the net. Right there. Cecil came under and made contact with Irwin.
Well, they're giving it to Franklin County, looks like. So I didn't really see the net move.
I don't think it was necessarily the net. It was that she was underneath the net
Yes.
and made contact.
But she was on the line, and as long as you don't go over it, you know, I mean, you're going to contact, you know, the other team occasionally. And as long as you don't interfere with their play on the ball, I think it's, you know, no harm, no foul.
A rare swing and a miss from Libby Irwin.
Yeah. We got Alana Romero Lozano checking back in. And she is pumped.
Yes. Never mind what she brings as far as hitting ability. She brings some energy to the court.
Yeah. I think Irwin gets the point and the kill, but Franklin County is under it. Uh-oh. Are they calling it? I think they might be giving it to Franklin County. I wonder if we could possibly see that replay one more time really slow, because I think what happened is she came across the line. Watch Irwin's feet. And if she steps, yes, that's what it was. You can step on the line, but you can't step over the line. So we'll come back here in about 45 seconds. Stay with us on the Game of the Week.
If your property has trees, you know they add beauty and value, but they also have the potential to do serious damage. That's where the team of pros at Estate Tree Service come in. From trimming and shaping to complete removal, including stumps, the team at Estate Tree Service gets the job done, even in an emergency. Estate Tree Service has been the area's premier tree service since 1957, and our long list of satisfied clients can tell you why. The name you know and trust, Estate Tree Service.
Okay, Jason, I'm going to try to direct again here from my talent position.
They love it when you do that.
Yeah, the rest of the guys do too. Watch right here. You can land on the line, but you can't go over it. And what happens is her feet, her right foot goes over, and then her heel comes down. But it doesn't matter. Her right foot for a second was over the line, and then later her heel comes down, and that's what the difference is. That's a good call by Spradlin. Oh, wow. I'm not sure that ball cleared, but it was a good pickup by Romero Lozano to recover from her spot getting blocked and then to get it back up again.
What did they call? Because they called something on Great Crossing.
I know. I don't know. I was just so impressed.
It was on. It looked like they called it on number 10, but
because you know,
out there.
To have a freshman to be able to do that, to get blocked and then get down and get the ball right back up, that's high level.
On the flip side, I think she tried to pull her arms back maybe at the last second, realizing that was going out of bounds, but made contact with it.
Pfister sends a free ball over to Great Crossing, and DeFore from the back row. Flyers made an effort, couldn't get it up. DeFore got a hand on it, but just a good swing by Irwin. Hitting it where they're not. And now she goes back to serve. If you will notice, Irwin, when she gets to the front row, they always switch to where she's on the strong side. She will practically never swing from the middle or from the weak side.
What they don't do, that I think we see more out of Franklin County, is set her from the back row, whereas you will see DeFore for Franklin County get some back row sets, as we did just a point ago.
So that goes out of bounds, and now the Warhawks have the lead, and Franklin County calls timeout. We will step aside and come back for the finish here of set one right here on Cable 10.
Game of the Week is brought to you by David Tolles Auto Pro. You're in good hands with David Tolles Auto Pro. Bring your vehicle to us for the best repairs in the Frankfort area. 2 locations at 1348 Versailles Road and 515 Duncan Road. And check us out at davidtollsautopro.com.
Game of the Week is brought to you by J.O. Osborne with the Franklin County Farm Bureau. The Franklin County Farm Bureau's J.O. Osborne wishes all of our local teams a healthy, competitive, and successful season. J.O. and Kentucky Farm Bureau have been insuring Frankfort since 1943. With them on your team, when you experience a loss from an accident or storm, it can be a real game changer.
Welcome back, folks, to the 41st District Championship game. Clint Goins and Jason Hyatt here with you. We're so glad you're watching. Hoping you're enjoying this volleyball contest. And right now, it is what I thought it was going to be, a very close game. And that is a nice weak side hit from Joni Porter.
Set one has lived up to the billing, and it's been sort of a set of runs. Great Crossing got out to the good start. Franklin County came back, ended up going up actually, and then Great Crossing was the one that clawed back. So now here we find ourselves 22 all. What was that?
No, it's
22-21. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, they just took the lead. Great Crossing has made a sub. That's Browning, I think, coming in to serve. Pfister, little bit tight to the net on that pass. And the Flyers call another timeout. Probably a wise move. You've only got, 2 that you can use per game, and they had 1 left and can't take them home and put them in your pocket. So we'll come back for the final right after this.
When I was growing up in Frankfort, things seemed simpler, safer than they are today. In high school, our biggest worries were who to ask to the dance if we were going to win the game on Friday night. Today, our kids face drugs, violence, and social media pressures that we didn't have. As your Franklin County attorney, I will launch drug and mental health courts to help address these issues. I'm Max Comley, and I ask for your vote.
Warhawks 2 points away from winning set 1, but Franklin County has had the lead and kept it close, and they continue to keep it close as that timeout apparently iced the server. Now the Flyers only down by 1 as we see that serve go into the net.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking, Clint. It's sort of like icing the kicker. You call that timeout, get in their head just a little bit.
And now it's going to be set point. Jazzy Calvert goes up high and hits it down. I don't have quite the stats on Great Crossing. I don't know how tall she is, but she's got some hops, I tell you that. Romero Lozano is stuffed, and The Warhawks win set 1, 25-22. We've got at least 2 more sets, and it wouldn't surprise me if we had 4 more sets. Hang with us, folks. This is the 41st District Championship on Cable 10.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family, because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Estate Tree Service. We have a solution for all your tree care needs. Estate Tree Service provides expert tree care and preservation. Call 502-229-5258 for a free estimate.
Bob Allen is Kentucky's deal maker. Shop Bob Allen of Frankfort for a winning selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, as well as quality late model pre-owned. Click and save at boballenfrankfort.com.
The reason I went to Traditional Bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product's based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name's Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Traditional Bank. When your business is looking to win, with tough competition around every corner, you need high performers backing you up. Traditional Bank's local team will stand by your side as a trusted partner, your friendly neighbor, and your biggest fan. It's time to make the switch. Traditional Bank, member FDIC.
FPB knows reliable internet is more important than ever. It lets us work from home, share life with family and friends, and make vital connections online. To help, qualifying customers can now access the new Affordable Connectivity Program and step up to fast, reliable FPB internet at a savings of up to $30 per month. Learn more about this new opportunity. Visit FPB online today.
In 1972, a young David Tolles vowed to jump the Kentucky River on his big wheel. He did not make it. We can rebuild him. We have the capability to make the world's perfect mechanic. Better, stronger, faster. David Tolles Tires and Auto Service on Duncan Road.
Welcome back, folks. Western Hills win. Western Hills. They're green. Great Crossing. Warhawks win the first set, 25-22. It was close until the very end.
And, my take on that, Clint, is I was kind of watching when it was, 2020, 2021, in that range. Who's going to stay loose, play their game? Who's going to tighten up? And it looked like Franklin County were the ones that started, kind of playing a little bit scared, a little bit, don't mess up, make the, just all that kind of stuff. And you could see it was Great Crossing still just kind of playing in their game plan, swinging away. And
it reminds me of last night's win when they were down by 8 at set point against Western Hills.
Yep.
Never lost their cool, just played their game. Scored 10 points in a row when they got the serve back and just took care of business,
And, part of that's probably due to the fact that Great Crossing, a little bit more senior.
Yes.
Not that, it's not like they're just full of seniors. They've still got some youth on their team as well, but a little more experienced than Franklin County.
Well, plus the fact that, last year they sent 4 girls to Division I colleges, and they're used to winning. They've, this is no big deal. If we lose this set, we'll get them the next set. So we'll just play like we always have been and see what happens. And what happens was they won. Ray Hetty. Serving it up for Franklin County and blocked back by Alana Romero Lozano.
Micaiah Justice with the hit, and it looks like they just didn't quite get their timing right. You can see hanging in the air just a little bit, waiting for that one to come down. Allowed for the big block. Lady Flyers.
Oh, nice dig there by Pfister.
And a nice little touch from Taylor, too, to go ahead and send it over.
And there, flat-footed, Irwin hits another one. Kind of odd for her, into the net.
It looked like she had some stickum on her hands.
That pass just a little bit too far away from the setter. And the Flyers get the point. Up 4-0 here.
I don't know what Coach Atkins said to his girls in between those sets, but it's working so far.
Free ball coming over. DeFore, nice pass to Cecil. A little bit too tight, though, to be hit. And another big block. That time it was Kiana Taylor putting it down.
No doubter from Taylor. She was right there over the net.
And she's, wasn't a double block, just her. And an ace serve by Hetty. She takes a little bit off. And the Flyers are up 6-0. I'm kind of surprised that Ivetic hasn't called timeout yet.
Yeah, and, I think you can see some frustration growing on that side of the court. It actually just took Libby Irwin out of the game.
Another one. Hetty's serve. Here's the timeout. Hetty's serve is just on fire right now. Just the placement is incredible. They lead 7-0. Back in a second here on Cable 10.
Yeah, this is Joe. You need a tree removed from your yard? Yeah, I can do that for you.
Don't take a chance on any Joe Schmo. Call Estate Tree Service for all your tree care needs. Since 1957, Estate Tree Service has provided safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. From tree removal and pruning to stump grinding and debris cleanup, we've got you covered. Call the trusted professionals at Estate Tree Service today.
Welcome back, folks, as I take the last two crunches on our popcorn. Flyers on a roll right here at the beginning of set two. Of course, they lost the first set, but they are making up for that right now.
It seems like they always get their big runs when Hetty's serving.
Yes. DeFore from the back row.
Climbs one over the net.
The block, but it goes out of bounds. I thought it looked like it was inbounds, but it may have hit the antenna first. This is Jenna Browning coming back in. Jenna, just a freshman for the Warhawks. She's the only freshman for the Warhawks. Franklin County's got 3 of them on their varsity roster. That's one right there. Alana Romero Lozano. DeFore. Good rally here. Bump set. A dink by Alana, and that's going to be double contact.
A good rally there on both sides. We had 3 straight hits that were, partially blocked at the net. The defense had to go chase down, keep alive. But yeah, it was ultimately the double contact that did end great crossing.
I think this is Lauren Parker serving. Oh, that's right back at you.
I think they're gonna get Taylor on a something.
I'm not sure what that was. What did they call?
Maybe that right forearm. Yeah, I think maybe you can see the net moving, not ever so slightly.
Quick set. Taylor redeems herself by putting it down.
Sometimes it's best you just swing good and angry. Just let it all out.
Pfister serving. I noticed the Warhawks go weak side a lot. Oh, nice, well-placed ball there by Sophie DeFore.
Not the usual hard hit that we see this time, with a little more placement on it.
And that was a good bump set also. Pfister takes some off.
Still a dominating performance here by Franklin County in this second set.
Yes. I got a feeling that Coach Atkins spends a good amount of time of coaching serving in practice.
Yeah, we've definitely seen over the course of this tournament even multiple girls being able to serve with, varied, strengths.
And precision.
Precision, movement on them.
Yeah.
They can go deep, they can drop it in short.
I forget who it was last night that we saw from maybe it was Kendall Cook, maybe, from Frankfort High, that had serves that you could see the knuckleball coming across. Free ball. Pfister with a nice pass. They go to DeFore, and you can hear her give that tennis grunt as she swings. She puts it down.
I'm telling you, it's money in the bank. When they get the good set, and she gets it there right about 4 or 5 feet off the net, and she's able to, get that good approach on it, it's over.
And we've got a net call here. There's a good dig in the back row, but somebody for the Flyers into the net. Riley Ellison set to serve for the Warhawks. Another strong swing through the block by Sophie DeFore.
You're getting a good downward angle on it when you hit the blocker's arms, but it still goes down, not back at you.
Perkins and Taylor are patrolling the front row on the block there for Franklin County. I mean, Warhawks wind up getting the point, but
that was Amelia Bowers, and I don't recall seeing her last night even.
No.
Coach Ivetic looking for something different here.
Have we seen Irwin in this since the early stages of this set?
I don't think since he took her out about half this set ago. I don't think she's been back in.
Taylor comes back in replacing Pfister. Good up there by Perkins. Overpass. Oh, what a play. What a play.
Pretty nifty move.
The setter. She had a great game last night.
She's got eyes in the back of her head, too.
That was pretty sweet.
Even rolled it down the net just a little bit. I think she's showing off.
Yeah, ain't nobody getting that ball. Double contact here, apparently, against Franklin County. There's Dale Atkins. Rush now serving into the net. They've had several service errors, the Warhawks have.
They have, and they're back-breaking, too. You know, you just got a couple of points, trying to get a little momentum going here, see if you can crawl back into this thing before the set gets away from you, and then you just give away a freebie, you lose serve. It's just shooting yourself in the foot.
This is Hetty. Check it into the game to serve it up. Oh, it's like the Warhawks. Like, all right, we can't get it.
13's back there again. Forget it.
They're just seeding the point. Like, okay. You know, I bet you, we can't see it from this angle, but I bet you it looks to them like that ball is just rolling off the table. Great Crossing calls their second timeout, and Franklin County has a 10-point lead here in set 2. Come back on Cable 10.
Tradition means values, and we want a banker who has the same philosophy. Traditional Bank is a Kentucky-based business, and that does mean a lot to a business that is based in Kentucky. They know what we're going through. They are always there for us, and that means more than anything else. My name is Allison. I choose Traditional Bank because of the personal service. Paddle on into Canoe, Kentucky.
The Game of the Week Play of the Game is brought to you by Bill McCoy Insurance Agency, celebrating over 47 years in business. With over 15 companies to shop and collectively over 100 years of experience, call, visit us, or request quotes on BillMcCoyInsuranceAgency.com.
You want to stay tuned at the end of the game for that Bill McCoy Insurance Agency play of the game. It very well may be that backward one-handed set by Rush for Great Crossing. Romero Lozano with another kill.
It's been a while since she's got a good look at one, but got that one put up on a tee, and she took care of it from there.
Let's see what Hetty does this time with the ball. Walger's able to pass that one pretty good. And that's on the line. Point to the Warhawks.
Rush having a pretty good little sequence here of late if you throw out the missed serve into the net.
Yeah. This is the freshman Browning serving.
Oh,
the
Taylor
ball
got
didn't
the
break
net.
the plane.
Oh, okay.
That's
Reached over.
That's what the call was from Steve Spradlin. Here's another look at it.
That one's good.
That one's good, but this one, yeah, that's a good call. It's so hard not to do that because, you know, You want to hit it so badly.
There's Ellison on the kill. And still no Irwin. Parker, a good-looking freshman for this Flyer team.
Warhawks going on a little bit of a run here.
There's Atkins that time, getting it down through the blockers.
Bump set to DeFore. Oh, just out of bounds.
You could even see the hesitation on the line judge there. He wanted to make sure.
Here's another look. Yep, good call. Good up, but Flyers, they might need to call a timeout here soon. This is reminiscent of the second set last night when the Warhawks played Western Hills. And again, a service error.
Warhawks not doing themselves any favors on their comeback attempt.
Yeah, this game might be tied if they'd gotten all their serves in. Oh, Pfister with the kind roll.
Coach Atkins is thinking, hey, that's fantastic. Please don't do that again.
Deep serve this time by Pfister, and a little confusion there. That I think Rush, the setter, was blocked in by one of her teammates.
Jazzy Calvert putting it down. All started with a good pass, the quick set from Rush.
Yes.
Calvert did the rest from there.
Pfister overpass. Good job by Cecil to recognize that, pick it up. Go to DeFore. She's blocked.
That was Calvert that got up to get it, and that's the first time I think we've seen anybody be able to send anything back to Sophie DeFore.
Ace serve for the Warhawks. That's Ryan Livingston back there doing the damage for Great Crossing.
You could see from that end zone shot too, she kind of was lined up, you know, towards the middle or middle left, and then kind of came off to the right a little bit. Caught Hetty off guard.
And again, another ace serve. Franklin County, who was up by 10 at one point, now leads by 5, 22-17. We'll be back with more volleyball next on Cable 10.
Frankfort is a city of contrast, rich in nature's beauty, steeped in history, and centrally located. We should be a hub of activity for business, education, and entertainment, but we're stuck in company town mindset. It's just our company is state government. I'm Dawn Hale. To thrive, we must expand our tax base. That means Frankfort needs to be business friendly and provide a quality of life that attracts new people and businesses.
It's the dawn of a new day in Frankfort. Vote Dawn Hale for City Commission.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Bob Allen. Bob Allen is Frankfort's dealmaker. Visit Bob Allen's new state-of-the-art showroom at 925 Versailles Road and discover Central Kentucky's best selection of new Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram models, as well as pre-owned. Shop BobAllenFrankfort.com.
Ryan Livingston on his service run for the Warhawks. And that was supposed to be a quick set, but it was set too high. So if he wanted a 1, they gave her a 2. Livingston drops that in there, and now they only trail by 3.
It's unreal how Great Crossing they don't blink. They just keep playing, and they just slowly shift all the pressure right back over to you.
They just keep their composure. Down the line goes Romero Lozano. Or was that Perkins?
Yeah, that was Perkins that got that one.
5-15, you know, they kind of look the same. Flyers now 2 points away.
I'd say that's a big point, because there's a big difference between 23-19 serving and 22-20 with them serving.
Yes. Should be a free ball here. Franklin County should have something designed. Oh, that was a nice touch by Perkins, realizing that she was on her way down and just put it over in that corner, just out of reach of the Warhawks.
Usually Perkins used more as a defensive player at the net to block, not called on for offensive action, but she has been the hero here at the end of this second set.
Set point blocked, but the Warhawks pick it up. Nice pass to Cecil. They go weak side for the first time all night long, and the Flyers win set 2. Give that kill to Jornee Porter. I'm sorry. I'll get it right in a minute. They win and tie this thing up. We'll be back with some highlights when we return here on the Cable 10 Game of the Week.
The reason I went to Traditional Bank, I just felt at peace. The atmosphere was different.
Anytime we need anything, Traditional Bank's always there for us. Can't say enough about them.
Tradition to me means integrity. That's what our product's based on. Just the way I did it 25 years ago, we're doing it now on a mass scale.
My name's Curtis Mackley, and I choose Traditional Bank because of the relationship we have formed with them and their integrity. Welcome to Mingy Beef Jerky.
David Toll's Auto Pro customers can't go anywhere without him. No matter where life takes you, the David Toll's Auto Pro nationwide warranty is by your side.
Welcome back to FD Wilkerson Gymnasium. We're ready for set 3. It's tied 1-1. Here's a look at some of the highlights here for both teams, Franklin County and Great Crossing. Franklin County led at one time by 10 points in this match, but Great Crossing eventually cut it to 3. But the Flyers held on, and they win it 25-21.
19.
19.
Yep.
Okay.
And I think that's big for Franklin County going forward. I mean, the rest of this match, the rest of this postseason, things were starting to slip away. You could feel it. But Coach Atkins took that time out, and they came out of it and, took care of business from that point on. So they were able to provide the answer that we've seen Great Crossing do several times in this tournament. So a big stepping stone for Franklin County right there moving forward.
These highlights, we should say, are brought to you by Classic Gold Master Jewelers. We thank them for their sponsorship. And that's the game winner right there. Jornee Porter hits it from the weak side. Gives Franklin County the big win and ties it up.
Speaking of pressure, there's always a lot of pressure on the third set when you split, because this is the one that will, if you win this one, that lets a lot of pressure off, because worst case scenario, you can go to the fifth. If you drop this one, you feel all the heat,
You've got to win out. Yep. And when these two teams played last at Great Crossing, Franklin County, which won 3-0 at home, they won the first set at Great Crossing. But then the Warhawks won the next 3. So I think it bodes well for the Flyers that they won set 2.
Looks like Coach Atkins is going to send Hetty out there to get the action started.
I would too. She has proven to be their best server in the district tournament, at least. They get the point. We still don't see Irwin out there. It makes me wonder if she sprained her ankle or something.
And did we get
I didn't see it. Was it out of rotation call? Is that what it was? Naughty, naughty, you got caughty. Hetty's serve out of bounds. That's a rare service error by LeRae.
Yeah, I think she knows you might just shake that one off, because that was a total miss hit.
Browning now. Serving for the Warhawks. Romero Lozano is stuffed. The ball comes down right back at her.
Great Crossing's been bringing a pretty good block on that strong side against Franklin County. And they've now blocked before and Romero Lozano from that position.
Well, as long as Rush is in the front row, she's going to be there. And when you've got other players with hops like Jazzy Calvert, it's going to be hard to hit it over and or through them.
Bad pass from Franklin County set up that point for Great Crossing.
Because Calvert can get up and over the block. One of the few players here tonight that can do that.
Well, they gave that to Franklin County.
Yeah, I think that was some sort of, I think it may have been a double contact on the set, maybe. But as they say, the ball don't lie. And great crossing gets it back. Bump set to the 4. She goes deep, digged up, and that's out of bounds. Was that Irwin back in the game? Well, she's not injured, but she's not having her best match so far. Oh, and another service error. And, you know, that kind of killed the Warhawks in set 2. Bump set. It's Perkins pushing it over.
Great crossing, winning the battle at the net right now. They are getting those passes up close where Rush is able to give those quick sets.
It was Micaiah Justice. Yes, caught Lady Flyers little flat-footed overpass. Well, I take that back. Almost an overpass, but it was passed far enough that the Franklin County setter could not make a play on the ball.
Yeah, it looked like she thought it was actually going to go all the way over too. Fooled her.
That's the slide. A nice placement. Was that was Justice there, and then Rush finishes it off.
Hit it where they ain't.
The Flyers call timeout. We'll be back with more volleyball after this.
Classic Gold Master Jewelers has an amazing selection of jewelry that anyone will love. Classic Gold also provides custom services like pearl restringing, engraving, watch repair, ring resizing, and custom designs. Classic Gold Master Jewelers, 859 East Main Street.
Game of the Week halftime show is brought to you by Classic Gold. Art carved class rings are available at Classic Gold Master Jewelers on 859 East Main Street.
Welcome back, folks, to FD Wilkinson Gymnasium. Clint Goins, Jason Height here. This is the 41st District Tournament Championship game. Quick set there. But the Warhawks did get up. And this time they block it down.
They may be starting to get into DeFore's head a little bit now.
Well, again, you've got Rush and another player with Hobbs over there blocking her. Just like you had with Romero Lozano earlier. Rush, like I said, when she's on the front row, is always there. Good cut there. Is that Irwin?
I believe it was. And I think, if I remember right, I think Franklin County got out to a 2-0 lead in this set, so it's been 8-2 since in favor of the Warhawks.
Another overpass by Franklin County. They're just not executing very well. You've got to make good passes to your setter. And when you've got Rush on the front row, it's really hard to get a ball down. When she goes to the back row, in this next rotation, I think it'll be a little bit easier.
Get a little bit of a stroke of luck there with the bad set from Aldridge.
Well, the serve out of bounds, and now Franklin County gives it right back. Service errors are hurting the Flyers. So now Catherine Rush will serve it up. Oh, they should have killed that ball.
Another good block from Perkins.
Yes, but also a good, Greg Crossan does such a good job of just keeping the ball in play. Just keeping the ball in play. And even when they get a bad set, they will still jump and attack it.
Yes.
They don't give as many free balls as some other teams, like that one right there. Good attempt there by the Lady Flyers.
It was Parker trying to go down and get it, but they've fallen down into a 14-5 hole. And on the one hand, you think that's going to be really difficult to climb out of, but we just saw Great Crossing do it last set. And,
yes.
They still fell short, but they got right back in it.
Oh, good dig by Pfister. Oh, nice. Boyd Perkins is really playing heads-up volleyball in the front row.
Yeah, they're not necessarily calling on her, but when it comes up, that she's in the position, she's doing what she needs to do. So very productive game so far for Miss Perkins.
And she hits it in, maybe not with a lot of power a lot of times, but they are smart hits. Hits it in places where the defense just can't get them. Irwin will serve now. See there again, that's another bad set, but what did the Warhawks do? They jumped up, back, and swung away.
Yeah, both teams able to hit the ball well, but the difference in this third set, like you said, it's been that Great Crossing's bad plays have been much more productive than Franklin County's.
Way out of bounds that time. Is that Bowers that hit it? Is that who that was? And again, another service error. I think about 5 of the Franklin County points, or the Great Crossing points, have been service errors on Franklin County's part.
And they're playing well enough on their own right now. You don't need to give them anything.
Yeah, they don't need any help, do they? Browning. That's in there. Well, that was a good set to Romero Lozano in that, they've had a lot of blocks recently, so they're now setting a little bit further off the net. Overpass. Back row attack. Pfister with a nice dig. Now the Flyers, when they're hitting it over, they're basically hitting it right at somebody.
And that's what I was going to say is, all right, fine. You know, you had to scramble, and you just got to send it over. Push that deep. There's nobody back anywhere.
Yeah,
and you just handed it to where there's 5 players standing in a circle.
There's the back 10 feet of the court is wide open. I used to play against a guy that was, and I can't remember who it was, but he was so good that you would notice that whenever he attacked the ball, he would jump and he would look at the ball at the last second. Because when he started his jump, he's looking at the other team.
Looking for the spot.
Looking for the spot. And that's where he'd hit it. All right, the Flyers get a point.
Well, if you're looking for a run,
here's the
now or never.
To you. Yeah, they need a bunch, but we've seen Hetty get a bunch.
Usually in matches like this, to be able to get a big run, it's going to require probably a few aces, a few good plays, a few lucky plays, and a few missed hits and errors on the other team. So far, they've got 2 of those out of Great Crossing. They've sent 2 outside wide, one to the right, one to the left so far.
Weak side hit and a little lack of communication there on Franklin County's part.
It almost sounded like she sort of dead-handed that. Like when she hit it, a little bit came off of it.
Pfister didn't go for it. I think she thought the back row middle was closer up than she actually was. And Pfister probably had a better play on it. Nice dig by Pfister. What a nice hit by the Warhawks.
It seems like Franklin County is just doing too much dinking it over, trying to catch a cheap point. And that may work against some teams. It's not going to cut it against Great Crossing.
And it won't work every time. That's something you pull out every once in a while. And an ace serve that time.
That's Alexis Everman, who's been serving the last couple points. And
yeah, I'm not, don't recall her playing last night.
No, yeah, first action that I can remember seeing.
There again, that was a horrible first pass by Great Crossing, but they got up and they swung away anyway. Let's Rush with the single block. I think she's just got Romero Lozano's number tonight.
And it seems like it's been forever since we've seen Sophie DeFore on the front line.
Oh, what an up by Pfister. What a cut by Greg Crossing. Was that Rush?
That was Rush again.
And they win the third set 25-10. Here's another look at it. A great dig by Lindsey Pfister. But then the backup setter, which is Everman, gets it over to Catherine Rush with a nice cut. All right, it's 2-1. The pressure's on the Flyers now. They've got to have this next set, or they'll finish as the runners-up. Hang with us. We'll come back with the Classic Gold Master Jeweler set highlight and more volleyball here on Cable 10.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Whitehead Hancock. Whitehead Hancock Plumbing has been serving Frankfort families for more than 100 years. You can trust Whitehead Hancock for all your plumbing, heating, cooling, and septic needs. Call them today at 502-227-2213 for 24-hour emergency service or visit their website at whiteheadhancock.com. Your meters are getting smarter. Mission: upgrade all FPB meters with advanced digital electric and water meters. Codename: Smart Meters. Objective: shorter outage durations, automatic reports of service issues, real-time access to usage information, reduction of utility consumption, lower monthly bills, flexible payment options. FPB has chosen to accept this mission. Stay tuned for direct contact.
We depend on the internet for so much these days, but not all Kentuckians have access to reliable broadband service. That's why Kentucky Farm Bureau joined the American Connection Project, and we now provide free Wi-Fi access from the parking lots of nearly 200 KFB locations across the state. You see, Kentucky Farm Bureau does more than just insure homes and autos. We help ensure that more Kentuckians stay connected. Kentucky Farm Bureau, big on commitment.
Game of the Week is brought to you by J.O. Osborne with the Franklin County Farm Bureau. The Franklin County Farm Bureau's J.O. Osborne wishes all of our local teams a healthy, competitive, and successful season. J.O. and Kentucky Farm Bureau have been insuring Frankfort since 1943. With them on your team, when you experience a loss from an accident or storm, it can be a real game changer.
Call David Tolles Auto Pro for all your automotive needs. Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Tolles Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road.
All right, folks. Clint Goins, Jason Hyatt here with you at FD Wilkinson Gymnasium on the campus. Well, kind of on the campus of Frankfort High School. Not really. It's on Ewing Street.
Sort of like Rupp Arena to UK.
Yeah. But Frankfort High actually owns this building and recently renovated. It's a beautiful facility. A great place to watch a ball game. But Frankfort High is the host of this year's district tournament. They rotate among the schools. And they got beat yesterday in the semifinals by the Flyers, but the Flyers now find themselves behind the 8 ball. They've got to win this set. They're down 2-1 and lost that last set in a pretty bad fashion.
Yeah, at this point, you just throw that one out and say, you know what? That was ugly. Let's forget about that.
Yeah.
Move on. Remember how we dominated them in the third set? Let's get back to doing some more of that.
Yeah, that's what we got to do. And they get the first point. And in comes Hetty. LeRae Hetty. Good up. by DeFore, but a free ball into the net.
Somewhat interesting that they're starting out here with DeFore on the back row like that. I would have thought you wanted to get her up front quicker.
Yeah. But, you know, it could be that Coach Atkins is thinking, well, she's a pretty good defender, and, you know, Perkins has been playing good. And
Taylor here got one.
So, yeah, that was Taylor on that kill. So we'll let her play defense for a little while. And she'll be on the front row soon enough.
And there she is.
There it is.
Cecil with the assist. 4 with the kill.
There's that backhanded set again.
How's that for a touch from Rush?
Yeah. She sees that corner open and she's going for it. You got to have somebody over there. She saw the corner around where DeFore was standing and thought, hey, I got some room over there. It's not always how hard you hit it, folks. It's where you put it. Browning into the net.
In that case, maybe if you hit it a little harder, you would have put it somewhere other than the middle of the net.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily mutually exclusive.
No, that's a good point. Waldridge. They set it over there to Irwin, I think. And it was almost like Franklin County never saw the ball.
Yeah, neither player really made much of a move towards it.
That one goes long.
Nice job by Parker to step aside and let it sail by.
Irwin drops it in there this time. Just a little roll over the block.
Say Rush can really place that ball even when she has to go across the entire length of the court. Seems like Franklin County is almost trying to do too much when they get those loose balls. At some point, just pop it up in the air, let somebody hit it over and live to keep fighting.
Is DeFore in the back row again? Man, that was quick.
I was thinking the same thing. Have we had that many side outs already that she's already back around?
Apparently so, but gosh.
Yeah, because she served a couple points ago. Dig by DeFore that time.
Just want to get a paw up there. Oh, that's dangerously close to over the net violation. No call. So I'm sure Steve Spradlin was looking right at it, but
see if she got a hand on it or if it just fell down. Looks like she pulled away from it. There you go.
Nice placement there.
Send it deep. Make them work for it.
They should do some more of that. Short net serve, but the Warhawks still able to get it up. You know, I'm not sure that Micaiah Justice did that on purpose. That looked like a miss hit to me, but it's a point, so it doesn't matter. It's a kill in the books.
That's the biggest swing we've seen out of Porter all night.
Yes. The left-hander. Great crossing, a very good blocking team, and they have won with blocks. They're calling that in.
Yeah, I think that hit right in the corner.
Here's another look. Yep, that's in.
How's that for placement?
Good job on the replay, Mr. Harvey. That's a pretty good little cut there by Porter. Into the net violation. And even had there not been the call, I think Romero Lozano hit that ball hard enough that the block was going to go out of bounds.
Well, I think the block did go out of bounds.
Yeah.
It happened.
Yeah. But that's not what they got the point for.
Right.
They got the point for the. So they're getting the point either way. Flyers coming back here in this contest. That's out of bounds. No touch.
Good little run for the Flyers here. That previous play though makes me think about like in football when it's like you pick up 5 yards on the play for the first down. And then there was a defensive offsides that would have, it's like, can I save that for later? I didn't need that right now.
Yeah, you would have gotten 5 yards anyway. Back row to the 4. She sends it deep, but sends it right at somebody. And Romero Lozano under the net.
Unfortunate because she made a kind of nifty little play getting the fingertip on it just to get it over.
Yeah. There's another look. She just can't keep her.
Is it the hand, I guess?
I think it was the hand, yeah. Another one of those sets that are just mistimed.
Franklin County needs to find a way to stop this minor bleeding right now. Don't want to let this one get too far away from you.
No. That's Jazzy Calvert with the kill. And the Lady Flyers have called timeout. They trail by 4 here in set 4. We'll see if they can come back after this on Cable 10.
Expree Credit Union wishes all our local teams a great season. Score $5 for the high school of your choice simply by opening a spirited account featuring your school colors and mascot on your debit card. Show your support, Flyers, Panthers, or Wolverines. Who will raise the most? Go to Expree.org today. Choose wisely. Western Hills, Franklin County, Frankfort High. Let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by the NCUA.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Expree Credit Union. Expree Credit Union wishes all of our local teams a great season. Score $5 for your school while showing your support with a spirited debit card featuring your school's colors and mascot. Who will raise the most? Open an Expree spirited account today and let the rivalry continue. Federally insured by NCUA.
As you can see, 13-9. Romero Lozano tools the block.
I wasn't sure she had enough height on that. Able to find a way to get it down, though.
Now Lauren Parker, freshman, comes in to serve. And again, look at that. And that was a horrible pass. But Rush makes applesauce out of apples and decides to set the back row, and they crush it.
Like I said, their bad plays are still productive. And that's what's, gotten them through thus far. And now they find themselves in pretty good shape here in this 4th set, although they do have another unforced error with that serve in the net.
Yeah, that bad play you can't recover from.
No. Yeah, there's one thing that's completely unproductive. That's serves that don't get into the court.
And that's in there. On the slide. It's another play that Franklin County doesn't really have in their toolbox.
We've seen the Warhawks run that a dozen times between last night and tonight. Either Calvert or Justice, they like to do that with.
And the thing is if you're paying attention, you can see it coming a mile away.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's a nice stroke there by, was that Perkins?
Yeah, Perkins bringing a little change of pace. Caught them off their feet just a little bit. No touch, they say.
Out of bounds. Flyers still in the hunt here. They need this one badly. Pfister makes a play on it, but she can't get it up.
It was Irwin with it, and she's really come on pretty well after returning. After we saw her sit out for a while in that second set and halfway through the third. But since she's been back, she's made some good plays from over there on that strong side.
That time, the Warhawks weren't able to make applesauce.
The 4 finally able to get one down.
But she moves to the back row, so front row players will have to step up. There's that slide again. Romero Lozano, rather, has her attempt blocked.
Yeah, you can see she's a little out of position, kind of has to reach back over her head, and from that angle, never really stood much of a chance.
She's 5'7", and I got a feeling that I don't have heights for great crossing, but I have a feeling that their girls, being seniors, a lot of them are a little bit taller. Fisher into the net. Franklin County is going to call their last timeout of set 4 as they trail by 5. We'll be back in just under a minute here on Cable 10.
Hello, my name is Greg with the State Tree Service, the name you know and trust.
Over the past 60 years, the State Tree Service has become a name people know and trust in Central Kentucky. From tree removal, pruning, and stump grinding to debris cleanup, we are always available with our 24/7 emergency services. A State Tree Service is licensed and insured, and our mission is to provide safe, quality tree care at a fair rate. Give us a call at 502-229-5258 or go online for a free quote.
Call David Tolles Auto Pro for all your automotive needs.
Don't let your car keep you from making important plans. Take it to David Tolles Auto Pro, 515 Duncan Road and 1348 Versailles Road.
Back to action here. Here again, a bad set, but they jump and attack anyway. I thought the lefty Porter had that one down. From the back row to 4, but they get it up. Ooh, that was so close.
Big point, though, for Franklin County, the way they kept fighting. Both teams were swinging, and ultimately it was Flyers getting that one. That was about as close to a must-have point as you could get if you're going to climb back in this thing.
Good up there. Romero Lozano puts a little sauce on that one. Gets the point.
I'd like to be able to get another 2 or 3 points out of this rally here.
Oh, net violation. Looks like maybe Alana was into the net.
Yeah, those are the errors that will cripple the comeback attempt. You know, if they beat you with a good hit, so be it. But you don't want to give them anything. If they get Warhawks, give it right back there.
Yep, server's error. But the thing is now, time is short.
Yeah, you can't go 1 for 1. Yeah. The math doesn't check out on that.
But they got Hetty back to serve.
Should be out, right?
I would think so. But it hit the ref in the leg, so.
He's getting beat up over there in that near corner.
He finally calls it. I think it surprised him. A dink, dug up nicely by Hetty. Romero Lozano Blocked again. Not sure that ball ever cleared, actually.
They're having a discussion about it, and I'm not so sure. They gave it to Franklin County.
Maybe a net call? Let's look at it again here.
I think they're saying there was a touch. An injury.
He got an injury too. That's a big injury. That's Romero Lozano, the freshman. Hopefully she'll be all right, but she might be done for this match. And should they go to a set 5, that could be a big blow.
Absolutely. Clearly not wanting to put any weight on that right leg.
And 4 hits, they say.
It's Emma Collins who checked in for Romero Lozano.
Yes, and I don't think we've seen her.
Yeah, coming in cold off the bench.
Good up by Pfister. Hetty rolls it over. Another good up by Pfister. The 4 in the back row. Big swing there by Riley Ellison. She puts it down for the Warhawks.
Taylor was there for Franklin County, just not up tight enough on the net for the block.
I think this is Jenna Browning serving for great crossing. Pfister, nice pass. Cecil and Collins comes into the game and it's a point.
She'll come off after doing that so that Parker can come in to serve. But certainly Collins doing her job coming in off the bench. Pfister's been everywhere.
Yeah, she's having a good series here toward the end of this set. But the Warhawks get that point.
Bad pass. See, Parker got just a little too much, and Ellison was right there. Or Irwin, rather.
Irwin, yes. Irwin, Ellison, you know. It's hard to keep them all straight, isn't it? Oh, my goodness.
And that's
Holly Marshall. I think the first time we've seen her in this game. She's another freshman.
Yeah, interesting spot to bring somebody in right there.
Yeah, and great crossing, served it right at her. So here's the new kid. Let's serve at them.
Yeah.
Which is common. That's good strategy.
Great crossing, had a match point, served it in the net. So we got to get 2 out of Pfister here.
Go to Irwin. Oh, what an up. Oh, it just went out of bounds. But Pfister was there, made a good play, good effort on it. And the Warhawks redeemed themselves from the season. And unfortunately for the Flyers, who were hoping to be the district champs for the first time since 2008, they can't pull it off, and the Warhawks repeat as district champions. Stay with us, folks. We're going to have the play of the game and the player of the game when we come back here on Cable 10.
In today's fast-paced housing market, you need realtors with experience who understand that timing is essential when finding the perfect home for the right price. Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher are here to ensure that you and your family have a positive experience from start to finish.
Real estate is what we do,
and families are why we do it.
Game of the Week is brought to you by Tim and Rebecca Hubbard with Exit Realty Crutcher. Choose local realtors that treat you like family because real estate is what we do and families are why we do it.
Welcome back, folks. Great Crossing has just won the district championship, and now it's time for the Bill McCoy Insurance Agency play of the game. And actually, it's two plays of the same variation. It's Catherine Rush with that no-look backwards one-handed set. She does it not once but twice, and that's just that's impressive high-level volleyball. And now it's time for the Esprit Credit Union player of the game. And that's going to go to number 15, Jazzy Calvert of Great Crossing. She's got the hops, can basically hit over top of the block. You know, Franklin County didn't have anybody that was jumping high enough to get a touch on her hits, and she was shutting down a lot of players with her block. So that's the Esprit Credit Union player of the game, Jazzy Calvert. Well, we thank you for watching tonight's action. For Jason Hyatt and the rest of the Cable 10 crew, I'm Clint Goins. We hope you'll tune in tomorrow night for the Franklin County Louisville Central football game and the Cable 10 football game of the week. And also, I think there's going to be an episode of Around 10 at around 10 o'clock tomorrow morning on Cable 10. It's Frankfurt's morning show, if you will. So, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time at an athletic event near you. Good night, everybody.